cultivating peace and harmony among Christians, Moro, and people in indigenous communities. The Philippines is a nation of the rich cultural diversity where Christians, Moro people, and indigenous communities each contributes unique traditions, beliefs, and perspectives. However, historical tensions, misconceptions, and historical inequalities have often created barriers to understanding and unity. Building a society where these communities can coexist peacefully requires deliberate efforts to address these challenges and foster a culture of a mutual respect. This concept paper aims to create a roadmap for promoting an understanding collaboration and harmony among these groups. By implementing cultural, educational, and social initiatives, we can nurture shared values, reduce prejudices, and establish a sustainable partnerships for a unified and peaceful community. These efforts will strengthen the social fabric and ensure to all groups feel valued and included in the nation's progress.
The goals of this proposal are: first, to promote mutual respect and understanding through cultural exchanges and educational programs. Second, to foster collaboration and cooperation by addressing shared concerns and implementing joint projects that benefit all communities. Third, to reduce peaceful coexistence by creating safe spaces for open dialogue and interaction. Fourth, to reduce prejudice and discrimination by raising awareness about the historical and cultural contribution of each group. Lastly, to ensure the sustainability of this initiative through community empowerment and institutional support.
Strategies for understanding. First, cultural awareness programs. Organize workshops that highlights the significance of each community's practices and traditions. Second, educational collaborations. Partners with school, colleges, and universities to include modules on cultural diversity and interfaith harmony and their curricular. Third, storytelling and art exhibitions. Holds exhibitions, showcase arts, literatures, and oral histories from each communities to inspire appreciation and understanding. Fourth, traditional knowledge sharing. Facilitate discussion where elders from each group share wisdom and practices on topics such as healing, farming, and governance.
Youth program. First is shared livelihood programs. Shared livelihood programs develop cooperative where members from different communities work together to create and sell products such as craft, textiles, or food. Number 2 is health and wellness campaigns. It organizes joint medical missions and wellness programs that benefits everyone while building camaraderie. Next is infrastructure. Infrastructure development. The partner on projects such as building community centers, schools, or water systems.
So, for the communication dialogue platforms, establish regular meetings where representatives can discuss challenges and brainstorm solutions. So, for the cultural media campaign, use radio, television, and social media to share stories of successful collaborations and promote positive narratives about diversity. And the third is interfaith gatherings. Encourage faith leaders to lead joint prayers or reflections on shared values like peace, compassion, and justice. And the last is youth leadership forums. Train young leaders to advocate for inclusivity and represent their communities in discussions about national and local issues.
So now let's talk about the objectives. First is promote mutual understanding, encourage open communication and dialogue to foster better understanding of each group's beliefs, traditions, and cultural practices. Second is support inclusive community activities. Develop programs and events that bring together Christians, Moro people, and indigenous communities to build trust and collaboration. The third is preserve and respect cultural identities, advocate for the protection of cultural heritage and the right of all groups while emphasizing shared values of peace and coexistence.
Sustainability. Number 1. Continuous education. Incorporate peace and diversity education as part of the regular curriculum in school and training for community leaders. Number 2 is strengthen community bonds. Hold annual intercultural festival to celebrate progress and reinforce relationship. And the next one is capacity building program. Train community members in leadership, project management, and communication to sustain these initiatives independently. And 4 is policy advocacy. Work with local government to integrate these efforts into public policies to secure funding for long-term implementation. And the last one is regular assessment. Conduct evaluation every year, measure the effectiveness of initiatives and identify areas for improvement.